Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough. Little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 66. We just did a TikTok live.
For the first time in months, 6 months.
6 months.
Easily.
Yeah, so that was cool. If you were in that, say something in the comments. Let us know that you were there.
Maybe we'll try and do them a little bit more. Just a little touch base.
100%. We're recording this on a Thursday because you're off on a little adventure.
Yeah, to Calbarry, mate, till I'll come back next Tuesday. So.
Sounds good.
It's all right.
Good. You haven't been on... So, like, are you staying Airbnbs and stuff?
We're just staying in like a hotel, like a motel type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No camping for you?
Bro.
No chance.
Come on.
I was thinking like...
I'm not a pagan.
That was so funny. Someone in the live just called Lockie Harrower a pagan.
He's not happy with it, eh? At all. And
it's funny. It was such a violation because Lockie doesn't even know this bloke.
Yeah. Someone just saw that Lockie had joined and went, Lockie's a pagan.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Yeah, and pagan is not what you want to be called at all.
Nah.
So, yeah, Dill's off on a little trip and hopefully I'll be going on a little trip in a couple of weeks.
Yeah?
Probably Esperance.
Okay.
Again, but...
With who?
Tay.
Okay.
She's never gone, so...
Yeah, I've never been up north before. Like,
yeah.
I've only been down south, so...
Yeah, I want to do an up north trip too. WA's
see how it is.
Beautiful.
It is, mate, it is. We'll see how it goes.
A few little topics here before we get into your guys' stuff. We drink water out of these mugs, right?
The Jamo and Dylan mugs?
Yeah. Beautiful mugs. Obviously not on sale. Maybe one day. And I didn't have enough cold water this morning, so I chucked some ice cubes in there.
Smart move.
Yeah. But what I've noticed is that my ice cubes in particular taste different.
There's a taste
to
to ice
water.
cubes.
There's definitely a taste.
Yeah. It adds a little taste to the water as well when it melts in.
I don't know what it is. Well, we've always said the quality and the taste of water is dependent upon the temperature of the water.
Yeah.
Is that the same with this? Because an ice cube is frozen, right? Very cold. Does that change the taste?
I wonder why the ice cubes taste different. Is that due to the ice tray?
I don't know, but I don't like the smell of my ice cubes and the taste.
It's a bit... I don't know how to describe it.
It's
no,
different.
See, that just whiff there wasn't the best, was it?
Like sewerage water.
There's just... I think maybe it's the ice tray, but my ice cubes at home smell the exact same to this.
That's all right then. Because I was getting a bit self-conscious about my ice cubes.
But I've noticed people's ice cubes when it's from a fridge, like, you know, those fancy fridges.
Oh, Elite.
That doesn't smell. And you can get it crushed, cubed. I like that. Yeah. I have a field day when someone has a fancy fridge.
That's one of the fridges we need.
Yeah. Mine's old, bro, so...
I liked the crushed ice. That's good. Especially when you're having a drink
crushed
or something.
Crushed ice is real good, mate. Any drink's better when it's really, really cold.
100%.
Very... Also, I want everyone to subscribe because we're 400 away from 10K right now.
We are.
And I just want it by next potty.
Oh, well, that would work perfect because after the potty, we're going to, what is it, like a trophy?
Yeah, to make our
shop?
own 10K plaque because YouTube doesn't love small creators, obviously.
No, hate us.
They hate us.
So, 10K we feel like is probably... I'm going to go as far to say it's almost as big a milestone as 100. And it sounds weird.
The first 10K is hard, bro.
Hard yakka.
Because you have no platform.
And once you're at that 10K, that's when you get pushed a lot more by
I know life
platforms.
is going to be good when we're at... So we're closing on 10K YouTube, and then when we have 10K Insta...
Yeah, that'll be good.
That's going to be a nice time to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
The potties are pushing near on 10K now. They get like nearly 8K a week in total with everything now.
I remember the days we're telling these guys, thanks to the 1,000 of you that are listening.
Yep.
And now we've nearly times 10 that.
I remember we would get 1,000 in a day.
Yeah.
Like that was our goal to get 1,000 total. And now I think the last one was like
3,000.
It was crazy.
In a day,
it was like nearly
4,000
in the first day, which is insane. Oh, mate. Yeah, so it's just going to be that 10K, 10K potty a week, 10K Insta, 10K YouTube. That's going to be a nice time.
One thing I don't like that celebrities say, I was just thinking, I was going to say thank you to the people. And I was bordering on saying couldn't have done it without you, right? And then I was thinking of all the celebrities and shit who have said that. Oh, couldn't have done it without you guys. Obviously not.
Yeah.
If there's no people, who the fuck's going to watch your stuff?
If no one likes you, bro, then no one's going to... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Such an obvious statement.
It
to
is.
make.
It's just a filler. It's like, oh, I
Yeah.
need to say something, so let's just say this because it
Yeah.
sounds cool.
Makes me look good on the telly.
Doesn't sound cool anymore, but yeah. I found so like obviously we love Hamish and Andy. They're big inspirations of ours, especially when we were younger. But
Definitely.
But yeah, I found my DVD set, right? So it had Hamish and Andy Gap Year when they went to America, Europe, Asia.
Amazing series, all of them.
I love it.
They're all great.
And what's happened is I've found it and I've gone, fuck, I'd love to watch it.
Yep.
And then I thought, all right, it's all available online.
Yep.
The sentiment is good. Like I have it on disc, you know, good
Yep,
fan.
it's a nice little, I agree.
But it's a pain in the ass to watch something on disc nowadays.
Yep.
DVDs, CDs, the only thing that I will put into a machine to play is a video game.
Yeah.
And even then, I haven't actually played many games.
Yeah, I know exactly.
I'm
what
not
you
even
mean.
mad I don't have a PS5.
Yeah.
Not even mad. But look, Sony, if you want to, you can chuck a couple our
Yeah,
way.
not gonna mind that
No.
gift, are we?
But yeah, I almost, like, when I first started playing PlayStation and stuff, I saw the console as such a big deal because it was my DVD player.
Yep.
No one really has a DVD player
Nah,
nowadays.
because you have your console.
Exactly. Or your laptop or whatever you need.
Whereas now all the streaming services are on the console. I mean,
Yeah. So, grow up to DVDs.
yeah.
You know, it's not your time anymore. You're done.
I do miss video stores though. They
Oh,
were fun
same.
to be in. That's
Bro.
yeah.
It's like the less nerdy comic book store.
Yeah.
You could go there,
Go there,
with your mates, with your family,
grab
by
some
yourself.
movies. Oh
whatever.
man.
I love when well, it was sad when the movie stores all closed around the world,
Yeah.
or Australia, and you go there and you could pick up, you know, DVDs for $1, $2.
Yeah, yeah, cheap Tuesdays. or
instead of the
something.
$5 rent or whatever it was. Remember having to rent one and take it back and
The
chuck
next-
it in the
yeah.
slot?
Bro, kids will never know. That's crazy. That is something that we'll be able to tell our
Yeah.
kids that they've never experienced in their life, a DVD shop. They'll be like, "What? You would go and get a disc? What's a disc?" Like, we're gonna look so ancient, like how
Yeah,
our
bro.
parents tell us about things. That's
And-
gonna be.
And it's funny because we've never really had anything that we could tell our kids in the future.
Yeah, whereas this is a thing.
This is a thing. And
Insane.
I remember the local one that I went to was in Maddington, you know, like where the school is.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. And there was a fish and chip shop to the left of it, and I'd always, like, it was a Friday night, and I'd come home from school.
It's just
and
pure magic,
Mum and
bro.
Dad take me down DVD shop. We'll rent one for the weekend, go to fish and chips, come back home, enjoy it. Movie night.
I used to love renting a little game every now and then as
Oh,
well. 'cause
bro,
Because
yes.
it's a perfect amount of time to have the game.
Yeah.
A week. You play it and you don't take it back.
Yeah.
I loved that. Oh, man.
Yeah, no, it's quality. I remember I never owned Simpsons Hit and Run, and
Yeah,
I know
no, I haven't
I know
owned
a
it,
lot
but
of
I
people
played
did.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I used to just get it every couple of weeks.
Just to have
Yeah.
a shot. It is a good time. Yeah. That's magic that'll never be recreated in the world.
DVD stores, and yeah, I was telling you before, Slow Tie, one of my favorite artists, he releasing an album next month,
Mm-hmm.
right? And there's a lot of like signed vinyl copies,
Yep.
and I was like, that'd be cool. Don't have a record
And then you're
player.
going, I don't have one.
Yeah,
So.
so unlucky.
I wonder how it sounds on a... Like, I feel like some people would have record players and be like, this is how music was meant to be.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
this is how true music...
Or maybe, like, dependent on the record player's, like, capabilities, it would sound different on all different
True.
ones.
Maybe there's like a, master record player that's like everyone in the business. Is
Has
like,
anyone ever DJ'd on a record player?
Yeah. That's what I always used to envision.
Yeah, same.
Not anymore. We have a few mates trying to get in the DJ game, so we get to watch them. That's pretty fun.
I back them.
Yeah.
I reckon they'll be
I hope
good.
they get in a club just because it'll make our friendship groups, it'll just up everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for the content.
Get us on the stage. Yeah.
It'll be sick.
But
They
yeah,
can be at a festival, go backstage.
that'd be cool
Hopefully they can get in a club this year. That would be sick.
for sure.
That would be good. I've got a little story here, a Magaluf story.
Ooh, I like these island stories.
Yeah. Is he Englishman? You'd think so. Going around there.
Anyone that says Magaluf is from England.
Yes, yes, boys. Hope you're all
Yeah,
good.
well, there you go.
Got a story from a lad's holiday from a couple summers ago that I want your opinion on. So my mates are in a club having a good time, and out of nowhere, some random, fat, behemoth whale warrior-looking girl,
Okay.
built like a double-decker bus, comes and pours a drink over my mate's beautiful hair for no reason.
I love the way this is written.
So my other mate, being the real G he is, turns around and calls her a bitch.
Okay.
She slaps him round the face, so he straight up swift right hooks the bitch. Real G uppercut to the jaw side. She folds, hits the floor. My mates get dragged out by a bouncer. I personally think if she's going to start on a group of lads for no reason at all, she should be prepared to be treated like a waste man and be regulated by the mandem on some Phil Mitchell shit for fucking up the base. Let me know what you think, boys. Stay blessed, love from London.
Appreciate it.
What's Phil Mitchell?
So he's... Wait, is he a darts player?
Phil Mitchell. Fictional character.
Oh.
Soap opera, EastEnders.
Oh, EastEnders. That's a big
Okay.
show over there.
Okay.
Bro, I said darts player. That was my guess. But, look, she had it coming. That
Yeah.
you put the bad energies out there, you're going to, receive something back.
Look, I mean, if she's come up, poured the drink, and gave him a slap for no reason, I can see why one of the lads thought, you know what, fuck it.
Well, the
And just
slap.
back, yeah.
The slap was for calling her a bitch, but then...
But then she's come and poured the drink for no reason.
Do you reckon it was no reason? Or
That's
do you,
what I'm
Do you reckon
thinking.
this mate's done a little sly little wink at her and like...
if
Oh,
there was
no.
no reason, then it is a great story.
Yeah.
So
Who's calling?
I don't know, bro. I keep getting random
Do you
calls.
answer?
Nah, I fucking hate that shit like that. It actually annoy me, bro.
I'll block the number and then they call on a different number. I think, how many phones do you have?
Oh shit. But yeah, that's a crazy story.
Mm.
Imagine watching your mate fold a fat chick, bro. That's like that means he said she folded, bro. Like she got KO'd.
That's incredible.
Man's knocked the bird out.
Met her on the dance floor.
Yeah, there you go. That's a crazy story. I like it. It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Something
We
to
don't
remember.
condone violence against women.
Or against men. She slapped.
Yeah, true.
Either way.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, funny story. You can't deny it.
Yeah, you can't deny that's not a funny story.
Very well written.
Yes.
Obviously, man's got humour.
Yeah, which we like.
We love it.
We love that.
Yeah. Waste, man.
Like the way. Oh, that's so good. I want to watch EastEnders now just so I can understand the reference even more.
Let's do it. We'll do a viewing party or something.
Viewing party. That's a 30-year-old thing, eh?
No shit.
Like, Game of Thrones season 12 is out. Let's go watch it. Friday night.
Yeah, so someone sent this in this week, and was it he or she? Don't know.
Can't remember.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, mate. They're all the same.
Do you hear voices in your head through your voice, or is it just like thoughts, words?
Yeah, mine's 100% my voice. just in my
100%.
head.
Yeah, same for me. Like everything I think about is me in my head, and
Yeah.
I think that's a healthy thing. I
Yeah.
think it's good to.
I wonder if other people like hear their voice, a different voice.
Do you sometimes feel detached from the voice in your head? So you are doing things, and then the voice.
Yeah, they can be two different people.
Mm.
Yeah,
Same.
for sure.
It's
I agree
incredible.
with what you're saying.
Like it's sort of an out of body experience.
Yeah. You're like, who's in control?
Wow.
What's the real you?
What's driving you?
What's making you do the things you want to do? How do you know? I always get weirded out about how people develop likes. Like someone could love
Okay.
motocross and dedicate their life to it, and I'll think, no thanks.
Yeah,
And then we do this. It's like, what?
I think it's
Are you tricking yourself?
the experiences they've had with it and the emotion they feel from it.
True,
Because
true.
you can have like a sick emotional response to, revving that car.
Yeah.
And then I'll do it and I'll be like, turn it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to bring this up. One thing I dislike about people who are obsessed with cars.
Yep.
Right? And we have lots of mates who are car people.
Oh, yeah.
And like lovely blokes. But when someone talks down on someone who does not like cars, or like I have a lack of knowledge about cars.
Yeah.
Or Jamo, can you help me change a tire? Nah, like bro, like I can try. Give me a YouTube tutorial.
Yeah, I'll need to YouTube it.
Yeah.
100%.
You want me to have a look under the dash? No.
It's
Under
not
the
happening?
bonnet. See, I don't know, bro.
So if you say when you and Tay go to Esperance, you break down, fucked.
RAC.
Yeah. Or YouTube.
Roadside
Not
assistance.
even.
Yeah, well, look, I'm not going to... I'll try and push the car because that's about as far as my
Get out
knowledge
to push
goes.
it, bro. Say, I got to steer, you know?
I've got to steer in this dirt road. And, yeah, so, like, for example, the other day, I was talking to one of my mates and I was like, how do I do this? And he goes, you don't know? And I was like, no, I'm not that into cars. And he goes, no, this is like staple. Everyone knows it. I can't even remember what it was about. But the thing that pisses me off is that if I ask him, all right, who are 3 players in the NBA,
Yeah.
he wouldn't know, right?
That's a staple.
Everyone likes their
Different
own
things.
thing, right? So shut the fuck up and stick to your oil.
Imagine being a mechanic.
Bro, I
It's a
couldn't do
tough
it.
job, bro.
Laying under the car. Your brother does it, eh?
Yeah, just dirt. His back's fucked.
And
He's
you've done
only
a couple
35.
of
Bro, I
shifts.
fall asleep on the way home. It's that tiring. It's not fun. Manual labour hurts.
Oh my god.
I'm not built for it.
You don't like what I do here.
Not at all. I don't understand this, bro.
All right. So
This is
you
weird.
tell the people what I do.
This is odd. So we'll hop in, we're going somewhere, going for a drive, going to Carousel.
Yeah.
And then you will like drive without shoes on,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
can result in you forgetting shoes sometimes.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't understand how the shoes aren't a staple thing before you leave your house. Like, I'm leaving, I need shoes.
Yeah. Well, number one, I need to be in the car. That's my first staple, my first priority. I need to be
But
driving.
wouldn't you think I need everything first before I get in the car?
Yeah, but I have such supreme confidence in
And you
my...
forget your credit card as well. So you
No,
can
no,
leave
no.
the house without shoes and a card sometimes.
No, my card... No. So my card, when we went to the beach last week,
Yeah.
right, that is because I thought that we were just going beach and home.
Yeah, but wouldn't you just bring it anyway?
No, because
In
then,
case you get a
then I can
water.
lose it.
Or some chips?
Nah, because there's a chance I can lose it, bro.
See, you're insane.
So then, whenever I'm driving in my car, I
Yeah.
know I have my credit card. It's always in there.
Okay.
It's always
But
with
you
me.
keep it in your car,
I have a special way of hiding it.
but you don't keep it in a wallet.
No, I don't have a wallet. I've told you this.
And you keep your credit
I don't have
you
a
just
wallet.
leave it in your car.
Lucky bands, like you used to do. Like a hairband, a hair
yeah,
tie.
but I would never leave it just in my car. Because what
Yeah,
if you're
but-
not in your car and you need it?
I'm always in my car. Or I'll have it, like, so we go on a night out, right?
Mhm.
ID,
Yeah.
credit card, take it out of my little holder, right? Which is stationed in my car.
That's insane.
And
That's
then-
insane that you leave your stuff in your car.
And then I whack it in my pocket. Yeah, but I've got nowhere else to put it.
Isn't it in your room and put it in your pocket when you leave?
Nah, because then I'll lose it.
You won't lose it.
I'll lose it, bro. But the only time it's in my room is like after a night out. I get home
Okay.
and then I put it on the bedside table, go to bed,
Because
wake up.
we'll like drive to Carousel, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you won't have shoes on.
No.
And then we park.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
And you have to put your shoes on.
I say,
And
bro,
I'm
wait
thinking,
up.
What the fuck?
I say, slow down, bro.
How are your shoes not on?
No, so I learned to drive without shoes. So I think it could be
I
a New
reckon
South
you're held
Wales
a
thing.
I think this is a rarity.
I'm a rarity in a lot of things
This
in
is
life.
crazy.
But I don't like sauce. Like, come on.
Yeah, true.
Um,
Oh, fun coming with that soon.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
It won't be fun for me. So when I learnt to drive, my mum and dad taught me, right?
Good drivers, the both of them.
Yeah. Right. Now, mum from New South Wales, down Lake Macquarie Way, Toronto. If anyone knows that, shout out to you. Now, a lot of people there, well, when she was growing up, she learnt to drive without shoes on. And the
Okay.
reasoning was you can feel the gears move better. Like you can actually move with the car. You're one with the car. It's like grounding when you take your... Yeah. So I learnt to drive without shoes on. So just barefoot, I'm good. Like I can, wrap my toes around the pedals and I've got complete control,
Yeah.
right? As soon as I put shoes on, the distance between my regular foot and the pedal
I want to see you drive
is
with
different.
shoes on. Do you reckon you'd crash?
No, I can drive normal. I drive with shoes on sometimes.
But it's a rarity.
They're clunky. I don't like it. Anyway, so I normally, today I'm going to work. I'll drive to work after the podcast with no shoes on.
Yep.
But I'll make sure right next to me in my trusty passenger seat, I've got some socks and my shoes on the floor of the passenger
Unless
seat.
you forget socks. Remember when we played basketball and you forgot socks?
Yeah, you got angry that day.
Because I was like, how do you... I was there thinking, how do you go somewhere, right, with your shoes and not have the socks there?
Yeah.
I can't understand that.
Yeah, but now because I've had a lot of experiences where I've rocked up to work and haven't had shoes and I had to wear basketball shoes and shit, I keep 3 pair of shoes in the back of my car just in case.
And then we had another question about that, walking into the shops barefoot.
Yeah,
Broken
okay.
thing to do, but that's happened to you due to forgetting something like...
Yeah. So the only time I didn't, the only time I had to drive back home was when I drove to where I get my hair cut without any shoes.
Oh my god!
And I'm not going to get a
And you
haircut.
oh, I was going to say, did you get a haircut barefoot?
No. That was the time I went back home. But if
Do you get angry with yourself?
Of course I do. But I'm like, Guard's plan. So I'll go to, let's say I'm off to Coles and I just got to pick up a few things for home, right?
Okay.
I'll always have my slides in my car.
Yep.
Right? So, for example, when we went to basketball, I had my slides in the car and the basketball shoes. If the basketball shoes weren't there, I'm fucked.
Yep.
But I have faith in myself. I don't know, trust the process, bro. It's just like little, okay, AFL player or soccer player puts his left boot on before the right.
Mm-hmm.
I put no shoes on before I get in the car.
Insane.
That's my superstition.
Insane.
And then I'll have a good day. So, yeah.
There you go, the more you know.
I do the podcast barefoot too.
Yep, you do.
Yeah. You've
Yep.
got some little slip-ons at the moment.
Yep, my fake Birks.
And, yeah, we're cruising. We're loving life. It's good.
Mate, you've got a little story about a Bosnian.
Oh, yeah. So he would love being featured on the podcast once again, right? So this Bosnian fellow, Elder, he claims that he's from Bosnia, which I believe, right? He's got a Bosnian last name, Bosnian family. And he goes, oh, yeah, I came over to Australia when I was 10 years old. So I'm thinking, all right, so you spent a fair chunk there, right?
You remember it fondly.
Bosnian childhood.
Does he tell you about Bosnia?
Of course. Tells me about his house there, his cousins, all the times he's had.
In Bosnia?
In Bosnia, yeah. And then he's just said to me and some of the other boys the other day, he goes, my parents told me that I was only in Bosnia for 10 months. And I've lived in Australia since 10 months. You're looking at pictures of Bosnia.
That's Bosnia, bruv.
Yeah, that's the bridge that Hamish and Andy jumped off in the Euro.
So
There
he
you go.
thought that doesn't look like Australia to me.
No, there was a lot of war. There's a lot of different things. And I'm thinking,
It's a hardened country.
from your 1-year-old to 10-year-old, there's a 9-year period of your life that's just gone missing.
And was he living in Perth?
Yeah, he was living in Perth.
And he thought he was living in Bosnia.
He thought
Did
he
he go to
was in
school,
Bosnia.
bro?
Yeah.
Did he wonder why they're speaking English and not Bosnian or whatever they speak?
That's why I'm so confused.
What did he say?
We've never had a good explanation.
Is he like a smart bloke or is he a bit dumb?
No, he's all right. He knows what's going on.
Obviously not. The man thought he... So what's the first 10 years of his life like now? Have his parents kept the lie up the whole time? Are they his parents? Maybe he's been trafficked.
These are the questions that have been left unanswered, and I'll seek them.
What the
I'll seek them
fuck?
today.
This is insane.
I'll have to find out.
How?
Bro.
I remember when I was 6 in Bosnia. Bro, you were in Mirabuka, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like what?
I just don't understand. Like you see fucking kangaroos, right?
Not Bosnian.
You're telling me in the 9 years you were a kid you never saw a kangaroo? You're seeing Bosnian elk.
What was he thinking? Why is the AFL on?
Yeah.
Why is the cricket on? Why does everyone loves Shane Warne?
Yeah.
Like what? Channel 10 News is talking about only Australian things, and he thinks how good's Bosnia?
Yeah. So I'm very confused, and I'll hopefully get a follow-up for you guys, because imagine if we thought that we lived in Spain till we were 10.
You're just creating your own reality. That's what he's done.
Wild.
Can he speak the Bosnian language? No, because he's been speaking English the whole Australian English.
No, but his parents do speak it.
No.
So
Why did they lie to him?
So he can understand it. I don't know why they had to tell him. It was a war-torn country, and a lot of people fled.
And they just said, look, we're just going to pretend that this is Bosnia for the first 10 years.
Maybe they designed the house and never let him leave or something.
He was and homeschooled maybe.
Maybe.
Doesn't he have friends from primary school who are Australian?
He's only ever talked about high school friends.
Didn't he think it was weird that they'd never learned about anything Bosnian, that they only focused on Australia? He's learning about NAIDOC Week and Aboriginals, but he's in Bosnia. Did he ever think that's a bit odd? I
don't know.
All right, mate. It's that time of the year. Triple J time. Triple J voting time. You're going to see it on everyone's stories, Instagram,
Yay.
sharing their, I don't know, Spacey Jane and 6 other people we've never heard of.
Yeah. Look, it's a time of the year
It's okay to vote. If you want to support your
fine to
favourite
vote.
artist, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I voted last year.
I did as well.
Yeah, and it's probably the only day that I've voluntarily listened to Triple J.
Yeah, same. I never listened to Triple J ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if we've offended people, but grow up, you fucking snowflake.
Mhm.
There's a lot of Triple J listeners who do get, I guess, scared at a lot
Yeah,
of things
very
that people talk about.
territorial over their Triple J love.
But also a bit timid about topics that, like, you could be at a vegan cafe in Freo, or just a cafe in general in Freo, and if you bring up anything about anything controversial, they will butt in, or they will do a smug face.
Yeah, like if you don't like women with ridiculously hairy armpits, they just...
Yeah.
I don't know, apparently that's sexist.
Yeah, when it's a personal preference, and
Yeah.
people don't understand personal preference and
Insane.
other
bro.
thing. Yeah.
But, yeah, like, there was actually a job offering for Triple J in Sydney.
There was.
And a lot of people told us to go for it, but I'm
Yeah.
thinking, mate, they wouldn't.
Yeah, no,
They just wouldn't.
they couldn't handle us. I think that's
It wouldn't happen.
That's where we're going.
They just wouldn't hire it. They probably would cry. They would look at us and think, Satan, devils.
Oh well.
But yeah, if you want to vote, go for it. Put it on your story, whatever.
Yeah, but you also don't need to show everyone and like post on your main, on your other account, on your Facebook.
Like, liking Triple J isn't a personality trait, and people need to stop acting like it is.
I know this really cool underground artist, this cool little band, Spacey Jane. Oh, Peking Duck, you ever heard of them? Like, come on.
Nah.
You're better than that.
Maybe they're not.
Maybe they're not.
But, if you like your Triple J, listen to it, love it.
Yeah.
But you don't need to share it.
You don't need to spout it out.
Just
on
enjoy it in
everyone.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's what life's about.
Mm-hmm. The people liked our little people ratings.
Mm-hmm.
So we base it off FIFA, the video game, and we go through celebrities,
I have it here.
high-level people.
6 stats.
Okay, so
Sex
I'll hold
appeal, wealth,
I'll hold the stats. And
Social, athleticism, intelligence, and style.
I'll give you the calculator.
The 6.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through 3 individuals.
These are by popular request.
Yes,
Yep.
big requests. So last week we did a few. Today
Yep.
we're doing these ones. We're starting off by rating Margot Robbie.
Yeah, as
Let's
a
go.
complete person.
Wealth.
Wealth. So we gave...
I think she's
similar to Chris Hemsworth, I feel.
she's
Whatever.
worth 28 mil, I'm pretty sure. Something like that.
Okay, so if
probably-
Elon's the 99 and the 100 billion...
You'd have to give her maybe an 82.
What did we give? What did we give Chris? I can't remember what we gave to Hemsworth.
Would have had to have been in the 80s, I think.
I reckon he'd have more money than her
You
with all
reckon?
the Avengers, 100%. I can't remember what we gave him.
Can we look it up? Just have a
We
look.
could just go. I'm happy to give her an 80.
Chris Hemsworth net worth.
Happy to give her an 80.
Okay. Okay, he's worth a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to give it 80 as
Yep,
well.
done. We might have next time we'll revisit Chris and bump
Yeah,
him up.
okay.
But yeah, 80.
All right.
80 wealth. Bang.
Social. I've seen her in some interviews and stuff. She seems like a cool chick.
Yeah.
I'm happy to give her 75 plus.
Yeah, I'm happy with 75. I think
Okay.
she's just that normal Australian.
Yeah, but probably above average socially because she's been exposed to that her whole
Yeah.
life.
Happy with that?
Athleticism. So athleticism, I think she's okay. Nothing outstanding, but she's fit. So what are we going to say?
65? I don't know. 70?
I go 70 just because body.
So that's 3 done.
Intelligence.
Okay, intelligence. In 70s?
Yep.
75?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because have to be, if you're that famous, you
Yeah.
got to have something about you, you know?
Style.
Let's have a look. Some hit, some miss, it seems, with the style.
Yeah, but I
It's
think...
just nice. Like,
Can we settle with a 70?
I'm happy with that. Looks
Yeah.
good there, but that's in a movie. That doesn't count.
True.
70,
And then sex appeal.
Well, that's her.
This
you
is
know,
where, her appeal
That's her
is.
high.
Wolf
She's-
of Wall
she's-
Street was incredible.
She's a very good looking woman.
She is.
She's got everything.
We happy
Like,
to go
she's in
90?
the 90s, yeah.
91?
91.
Okay.
She's high. Divided by 6. 76 overall, Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
No, it
Because we've
is
given her
okay.
credit where it's due, which is her looks, you
She's
know?
higher than Elon,
Yep.
lower than Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah,
And
Chris
I think-
Hemsworth is an all-rounder.
Yeah.
Come on.
And I think when we look at the grand scheme of life, that's probably fair.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth is going to be a hard man to beat
Yeah.
because he has it all.
Now, we're going to go to LeBron James.
LeBron.
Now, LeBron's wealth. He's wealthier.
Insane.
He'd be wealthier than both Chris and Margot, I believe.
LeBron's net worth is $500 million.
Okay. So now we're looking at, I reckon, like an 88.
Yeah, high. Because
I think what was our...
I think like Elon is the 100 billion in the like 99. I'm happy to give him something like a high 80 for being nearly a billionaire.
Okay.
88.
Yeah.
88 for LeBron.
So already he can't get 99.
Athleticism,
like all the kids
99.
Yeah, athleticism,
you know,
99.
Yep, that's fine. That's...
He's the best athlete in his field, so...
Yep. Intelligence?
Decently well-spoken. Has
Yep.
said some dumb things. So I wouldn't say he's the smartest. Wouldn't say
No.
he's necessarily dumb.
No, just a...
63.
I reckon like
Are you going higher?
a bit higher.
Okay.
67?
Yeah.
Or is that too low?
No.
Is he smart? He's not dumber than Margot Robbie, is he?
But if he sat here and had a good conversation, like, would he have a good conversation with us,
I
or
don't
would
know.
he be a bit? Maybe that comes down to social.
Yeah, that's true.
A man's good
How
with
intelligent
Taco
is
Tuesdays and shit like that.
He? How intelligent is LeBron James?
Intelligent. So that we're talking smarts.
Just smarts. I wouldn't know.
67. I'm happy to stick
Done.
with it,
Whatever.
and that's not a knock on anything.
People are going to have a go at that.
That's
but you
above
know
the
what?
average person.
Exactly. Because we're intelligence, Elon Musk making rockets 99. Other than there's going to be doctors.
Yeah.
That's what intelligence is. Because people say, yeah, but basketball. No, that's athleticism.
Yeah.
I'm including
I'm
including his game smarts in the athleticism for his sport.
Yeah.
That's why we're giving
you
him
can
the
have
99.
match intelligence, but we're going to include that with athleticism.
Style?
I actually think he's pretty good.
LeBron.
I think he's pretty good.
Should we give him in the 80s?
82.
82, I'm happy with that.
Social,
Social?
interviews and stuff.
Yeah, loves getting very, speaks out a lot,
Mm.
on issues. I'd say he's pretty good socially.
80.
Yeah. And then last one, sex appeal.
I'm unsure with this.
I
'cause
wouldn't know what LeBron's sex appeal is because
No.
I feel like people don't see him as a...
I see him as a father figure.
Yeah. But
So-
I still think women, he's a big man.
Big, strong man.
Strong man,
Tattoos.
black.
Good at sport. Nice teeth.
Yeah, tall, 75, 78.
Yeah, the appeal would be quite
I
big.
think he's definitely
amongst
70
certain
plus for
people.
sure. Yeah, amongst... Yeah.
78. Oh, yeah, 78?
78, just because it's hard to judge.
Yeah. That's a big one.
82 overall for LeBron.
So he's just above Margot and he's just below Hemsworth.
Yeah.
I think we've got the scale perfect.
Yeah, just because people will say, but it's LeBron. Yeah, but I'm saying Hemsworth is he's
his visual. Yeah, I don't know.
he's just I back it.
Yeah,
I back
I
us.
do back it.
82.3
And
round down.
We had one more
LeBron
person.
James.
Who else are we going to do today?
The
Zac
Efron.
Efron. Zac Efron. So I did this one with my girlfriend and a roommate, right?
Yeah.
And they were giving him 99 sex appeal, 99 this, 99 that. And I'm thinking,
No.
all right, good looking bloke, but there is no way on earth he's 99 at 5'7".
No.
Right? I've spoken out. I've been a big advocate for appreciating shorter men,
Yeah,
right?
but not that short, and he can't be the 99 with that height. You just can't.
Yeah, no, you can't be a 99 with that height. No. But you can still have a higher rating.
Yes.
So he'll
Yes.
he'll have a higher
There's
rating.
no problem with that, but yeah.
So for example, let's go Zac Efron's sex appeal would be high.
yeah, he'd be up there. Women
Yeah.
love him. He's a
Yeah.
sex figure
Yeah, he
for
is.
women.
He's short, so
Is he more than Chris Hemsworth though?
no, Hemsworth was high.
What did we give him?
Like a 94 or something, I think.
I reckon we can give Efron a high 80s.
88.
I'm happy with 88. I think that's definitely fair.
Because that has him in the top 12% of men.
Yeah. Wealth? Let's have a look.
I'm pretty sure it's like 30 mil, 25 mil, something
So
like
we
that.
have to give it similar to Margot.
So what was...
I think like an 82, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, or
around
80,
that.
something
80,
like
we'll
that.
give him 80.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Social? He'd probably be good socially.
Yeah, he's not bad. I'm happy to give another 80.
Yep,
something
80.
around that.
I reckon he, funny.
Yep.
He's maybe a bit more.
Mm.
Oh, I've already put the 80 in. He's got 80.
Okay. What else?
Actually, we'll give him a bit more. I'll redo it because I've written them down. I reckon like an 82. We'll just give him that little...
Little extra.
Yeah, I reckon he's a...
Decent bloke socially.
Definitely. He's come to Australia, got a mullet. Athleticism. He's very in shape.
Yeah, he's ripped in a lot of films he's done.
So he'd be up there for athleticism.
One thing that I've heard women say is that they liked him most playing Ted Bundy.
Yes.
Saying, I would love him to be that.
Yeah.
You fucking disgusting
Crazy people,
animals.
bro.
Oh,
Crazy.
It sickens me.
Crazy.
And I know that's what Ted Bundy did, but look, at the end of the day, weird.
Weird, mate.
And then what else do we have?
So what are we giving for athleticism? In the 80s again?
Yeah, I'd give him 87.
Yeah. Because I want to save the 90s for pro athletes.
Yeah.
Intelligence? Okay, so we gave Margot like a 75. We gave LeBron a 68. He's in and around that. I don't reckon he's smarter than LeBron James.
You don't reckon?
I don't think he would be smarter.
Okay.
I'm happy to put him equal.
What was...
I think he was a 68. I think Margot was a 75.
All right.
What are you feeling?
I was going to say like a 72.
72?
So meet in the middle, 70.
70. Maybe we did LeBron dirty there, but that's all right. It wouldn't have changed his rating that much. And style.
I had a look with the girls the other day.
Good? Bad? Eh?
They said it was average. They said it was
average, yeah.
They said I think they gave him like a 60.
Oh, well then we'll stick with that
we'll
then
60.
if they're going to say that. 77 overall.
Yeah, and look,
77.8. Does he get rounded up to 78?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll help him out.
and I think
Zac Efron, 78 overall.
and look, so right here we have Margot at 76, LeBron 82, and Zac Efron 78.
Pretty good.
And I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I'm satisfied with that. There you go.
We're getting on with them.
That's the ratings done for the day. Some voice messages and confessions up.
Let's go.
Hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the potty, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
Yeah, g'day. Just had this thought. So if I was outside and my mate was also with me, if he was stood in the sun for 1 hour with his shirt off, just stood there, and I went for a run around the oval for that exact same hour, who would get more sunburn? Person moving or person staying still? Does moving make a difference whether you get sunburn or not?
Crazy. If you
think so, right? Because if he's moving, the sunburn would hit different areas.
Yeah, there's more chance of more coverage, but then it wouldn't burn as severe, would it? Because
I don't know,
it's
would it?
changing. I don't know.
I actually don't know.
But I think windburn also comes into play when you're running.
Okay.
So you got windburn plus sunburn, it'll hit hard because it's combined. But if you're purely just standing there and the sun is beaming down on you,
You'll get cooked.
you'll get cooked as well. Is that a more harsh heat?
I feel like
Because-
it's a harsher heat just on you, right?
But what burns more?
I don't know. Surely there's a study on this.
Scientists, hit us up.
Help us out.
Hey boys, love the potty. I'm just listening to it at the beach, and I was listening to the icks. And my biggest ick in the world is when we're at a dance floor, or like there's a mosh pit, or just at a house party, and then there's like a dance circle, and then someone is like on the outer trying to get into the dance circle, and they're like got their hands up dancing, trying to get into the action, but they're just on the outer. And it's like, I don't know what it is, but it cringes me out. It makes me feel physically sick, like thinking about it right now. Oh my fucking god, I hate it. Like they're trying to get into the dance floor, but they just can't because they're like on the outer. Especially when they're tall and they still can't get in. Oh my god, I don't know what it is, but yeah. Love the potty, love you guys so much. You just like make my week. So yeah. See you later.
Oh, that's very nice, Holly.
Yeah, that's nice.
That
Thank
is
you very
nice.
much. Yeah, it is a bit of a cringe thing, especially when a tall person does it. You think that they're superior, they can get through, they can push
And they're
their
just
way.
struggling. And they're just bouncing
struggle.
on the outside, bopping on the outside.
And they do the one where their hands up and they're like flailing and they're like, hey,
I can
get
see how that's an
me in,
ick, yeah.
get me in. Yo, give me the floor.
I feel that.
Yeah.
It is an ick.
I could see that happening to like a Lockie Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
type of, like, the lanky bloke, good guy,
Just
always
trying to
up
get
for some
amongst it, but
fun.
he just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey lads, love the potty. Quick story, and I need a bit of a verdict because this has been a heated discussion among the boys for some time. So we go up to a mate's farm. Let's call him Jake, and there's a family friend there called Abby. He's been trying to bird her for a while. Anyway, last night, go for a couple drinks. I leave them, and they go. I leave with some others, and they go chat in the paddock for a while. And then he's telling me this the next day. They go back to his swag, sleep in the same swag. And then she asked to take her pants off. And I'm like, mate, this is fantastic, because this will be his first hook. Anyway, I find out that he told her not to take her pants off because apparently the parents would have seen the next morning. Obviously, in the time before waking up, she could put them back on, but according to strict parents or something, he decided not to. So I'm just trying to see, is this fair, or should he be given shit for the rest of his life?
Shit till he dies.
You cannot use parents as an excuse.
Nah. People like that are just... You're lame. You
Your
suck.
dad will be happy for you. Her dad will be scared and
But
angry.
who cares? It is what it is. Man, that's so embarrassing. Like, she's in the tent thinking, I like this guy. She's offered to take her pants off. The girl, I want to take my pants off.
She's on Showtime.
And he's gone, oh, no, I don't... Parents might see.
Yeah.
What? You wimp. You loser. Show this to your mate. That's actually embarrassing, bro.
Yeah.
You know how much that disappoints me? That's one of those things. Remember I say, like, that's the universe gifting you something.
Life gives you an opportunity.
And you've just said no, so the universe goes, fuck you.
Yeah, you're not going to
You
get
don't want
another.
my gifts? Rude.
Yeah, you get coal next time.
Disgusting.
Like Santa Claus.
Waste man.
Oh, fuck.
The potty, hope you're enjoying your day. Just a question here from me and my mate. We're just talking about it now. When you think of a trashy woman, what's the first things that come to your head? Like style,
Okay.
Appearance, what they wear, all that kind of shit. All right, thanks boys. Have a good day.
It's actually a good question. It's a
Great
thinker.
question. I have two.
All right.
In my, so there's either the, the girl, she's wearing like leggings, like tights, but like 3/4 ones.
Yeah.
She's chubby, like got a gut,
Okay.
shirt, like shitty shirt, like tank top, messy hair, thongs,
So
just dirty.
You've gone the chubby look.
Chubby.
I've gone the skinny
I'm
look.
also thinking of skinny cracky as well.
Yeah, that's it. So I've gone skinny cracky look.
Got the
with
heroin face.
face, ratty hair.
Yep.
Like,
they sometimes wear dresses, which is gross. Like
yes,
tight-
real short
yes,
dresses,
can't-
and they got the wrinkly legs.
Yeah.
I had another couple good ones. Cracked teeth.
Yep.
Just like rough, like black bits in their
Yeah.
mouth.
Just real trashy, like
Trashy.
just terrible clothes.
Yeah.
Walking all fucked because they're obviously off their head. Like
Lonsdale t-shirt.
oh man.
Maybe like, shorts that are short and they're like bike shorts,
exactly
but they're
what you're
not.
talking about.
They have like 2 layers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I
what
think of a
else?
trashy woman, like a purple tattoo.
And pink, pink
colourful.
shorts. Pink
Yeah.
shorts and like a black ripped top or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Trying to run out of coals with a trolley.
Yes. That's the definition of a
That's perfect.
skank.
Trashy woman.
Trashy woman. That's the
Whatever.
one, trashy woman.
Watch all the comments. Oh, don't talk about women like that. Shut up.
Oh, well, trashy man's the exact same, basically.
Yeah, but the question was trashy women.
Yeah, exactly.
Women can never be trashy.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro.
Hey boys, hoping you can have the final say in an ongoing argument in our household. Me and my brother are totally against sleeping with a sheet. We can only have the doona cover, and if it's really hot, we'll have no covers at all. But our parents insist on having like a loose sheet on their bed underneath the doona cover, so then if they take the doona, they have that sheet. But it's honestly the most ridiculous thing to make a bed with that sheet. It's so fucking hard. And that's why we refuse to have them on our beds. But in the summer, just to not sleep with anything is fine. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't use the sheet.
Yeah. As a kid, I used a sheet all the time. It was just something that we did. And then I remember I went to my dad's best mate's place, and he's married to a Malaysian woman, and they just have the doona.
Okay.
Right?
That changed your perspective a little bit?
A little bit. It was in the middle of summer, so I could... I don't know. It was good and bad. Like, if it was a really hot night, you've only got the doona option, so you're sort of like half in, half out of the doona, like a leg over the top or whatever.
Yep.
But then, I don't know. The bed making point was very good. Like, it's just stupid to make a bed with the sheet under because it's just real hard.
I'm a fan. I just used a doona, you know.
Yeah, it's more of a hassle using a sheet as well.
Definitely.
But at the end of the day, everyone does different things. So
preferences in that.
Exactly.
G'day, boys. Loving the potty. I don't know if it's really a question, but I'm messing around with this 20-year-old, and I'm 18, and she's all like, I don't really want a relationship, and wants to stay single, but she wants to just keep hanging out with me. And I don't want, I know that's probably not the best thing, so I should probably cut her off, but she's probably like a 9 out of 10, so just want to know what you guys think about that one. And big ups 2021 for the potty boys. You.
Thank you for that, mate. Love the energy.
Good to hear. You're expanding. You're going with the girl 2 years old, a bit more mature.
Teach her a few things. I think take it as if she doesn't want the relationship, that's fine.
Yeah.
Take it as a learning experience. She can teach you a few things. You can get some rounds under the belt, you know?
Some rounds under the belt, yeah.
Definitely. It's a good chance for you.
Yeah, look, it's definitely a good time of your life. I mean, you're 18, it's a 20-year-old and...
That's an achievement. She's a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, and
amazing.
You're not committed. Like, she hasn't said you two are together, and she doesn't want that.
Don't expect it.
Don't expect it.
Don't expect it.
But now you got to think of yourself. Are you in too deep? Like, are you too attached? You just have to cut off.
If you can keep it at that casual level, then go for it, bro.
Yeah. But he seems a bit unsure.
I reckon just stick with it, have some fun.
Yeah,
see
and then when it dies,
you.
it dies.
Yeah, 100%.
Ahoy, boys. Will from Tassie. Love the potty. Just got a question. So sometimes I'm on the phone to like my mates and that. Once we've like finished talking, that I'll always end it with like a love you or like a love ya. Is that a bit of a weird thing to do, or like is that just showing that you really love your mates, or like do you guys do that when you hang up the phone? Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Completely normal.
Not a weird thing. I think in the last couple of years, it's become more prevalent in our society.
It's good. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Our friendship group does it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's beautiful. Love your mates.
I feel like Lockie Harrow started it within our friend group.
Yeah.
He'd always say, like, I love you, mate.
He's good with that.
Yeah,
Yep.
very good. Very loving friend.
Yes. Yeah.
And
very loyal.
when he gives that energy out, I got to reciprocate. I'll give it back. So,
I agree.
look, it's something that we'll do quite often.
Yeah.
And, like, my mum actually, the other day, I was in the car and I was on the phone to Lockie and she was driving me around for the first time in about 3 years. It was interesting.
Weird, eh?
It is so strange. And, Lockie rang and he ended it with, I love you, bro. Stay safe or something. And then I was like, I love you too, mate. See you later.
Your mum's thinking, okay.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, how long have you been doing that for? Is that like a thing today? Like, it never got done back in the day. It was like, I'll see you later at the pub. So, like, yeah, it's good.
It is good.
I like it.
I'm a big advocate for it.
Yeah.
Continue it.
What's up, boys? From the UK here. Just a quick question. Do you boys know what a bunda is? I'm spelling that Bunda. And if you do, let me know what you guys call it down under. Keep the good work up.
Safe. That's my favourite thing.
It's cool.
Safe. Yeah, mate. The bunda.
We call it bunda.
We call it bunda.
We call it bunda. Do we even need to say what bunda is?
We love the bunda.
Bunda is self-explanatory.
You should know what bunda.
It's bunda.
Bunda.
Big bunda.
Bunda.
Rounded bunda.
Yeah.
Petite bunda. Fat bunda.
Lots of bunda.
Lots
I love
of bunda.
it. I like the term. It's perfect.
Yeah.
We don't really have a specific name for it down here like bunda.
No, what do we say? We say ass, bum.
Yeah, it's basically just...
I think booty, that's an American thing.
Yeah. I like bunda. We've
I like
adopted
bunda.
it.
Yeah, we've
use
adopted
it all
it.
the time, me,
I think
Jamo and I, so...
I saw it heaps from Chunks in Philly.
Yeah, when I started watching them
Yeah.
as well, that's where I got it from.
So, yeah, we've adopted it and we love it.
Yeah.
How does a blind person wipe their ass if they can't check the toilet paper to see the shit on it? So how do they know whilst it's done? Do they have to, I don't know, sniff it or fucking get someone to check for them? Because clearly they can't see the toilet paper. Let me hear your thoughts.
I was about to say if there's any blind people who watch the potty, but I was like, wait a minute. That's not going to work, is it?
At least they have the Spotify option.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how they would know.
Look, it might be a...
Heightened senses.
Yeah, heightened senses, or it could be like a rule within the blind people, the 4 swipe, you're done. Like, if you can do four wipes of your bum, you should have everything off.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
not, then unlucky. You're going to just
I
have shit in
think
your pants.
they would learn how to get around that obstacle in their life.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of obstacles for them.
That would stuff being blind. I'd rather be
Yeah.
deaf than blind.
Imagine going to the beach to watch a sunset.
I'd rather, yeah. Much rather be deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
by far.
But then no music.
Yeah, but at least you can still
Yeah.
see the
You
world.
can go to a concert and
At least
watch.
I know what Leonardo DiCaprio looks like.
No, bro. I can imagine, okay, you're deaf, right? No podcast. They wouldn't be able to watch.
Because we don't have subtitles. Maybe
Or
we should do
we
that.
don't have
for
anyone
them.
going,
Yeah, maybe we should hire one. If we have any deafies.
deafies.
Do deaf people have what's their conscience sound like? Because they don't know what their voice sounds like. So what's their voice in their head
Wow.
sound like? Can they even think? How do deaf people think? Like what?
No, a lot of deaf people have the
Is
hearing
it
aid.
in sign language? The deaf
No.
up in the head? Do they just picture a guy doing like... You know what I'm saying?
The guy, just Lockie Harrower, doing his dance
Yeah,
moves.
just doing all that in his head, and then that's how they... Oh, that's crazy.
It is. Yeah, it's nuts. I'm trying to just wrap my head around that. Because I know that there's a lot of aids for people who cannot hear.
The voice, yeah. I'm just going a real deafy, though.
So let's go someone who's in Ethiopia who might not have the resources.
Yeah.
And they're presented with a phone with the Jamo and Dylan show. How are they going to do anything?
But what accents, like, if you're an Australian... My accent in my head is an Australian me talking. It's just
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but what is there... What accent's their thing talking in their head? It must just be doing sign language.
It's a wild thought.
They're just very visual people.
I'm tripping out.
Because they don't know what sound is. So how can they talk in their head? They don't know how to say the words. They just know how to act them out.
Enlighten us. We're not knowledgeable in this field, so let us know.
Insane.
Female athletes should be paid the same as their male counterparts. Why or why not?
I don't know. Should the person at McDonald's flipping burgers get paid the same as Gordon Ramsay? I mean, they both cook food. They both make burgers. Oh, one's better than the other one. One generates more revenue because his product is better. Oh, makes sense.
Do you think female athletes...
Perfect example of this was Ronda Rousey. When she was at her peak, she was the highest paid fighter in the UFC at the time.
Yeah.
Female, right?
And then she got clapped.
Not bringing in as much money.
Done.
Went to WWE, probably getting paid a fuck ton over there.
Yeah, definitely.
However, she said in an interview, she was asked, should all female athletes within the sport be paid the same? And she said, fuck no. She was like, I am bringing in the most amount of eyes, the most amount of money because I'm good, right? And that's how the company brings in revenue.
The facts.
So then they can distribute that.
That is one sport where I think the women are really good is in UFC.
Yes.
They they can fight. Like, they're sick.
Yeah.
In other sports, like, there's the women's soccer team should not be making the same as the men's soccer team. Under 15 boys beat the women's American team.
Yeah, Australian. It was the under 4.
Oh, yeah. Newcastle, wasn't it?
It was the under 14's Newcastle Jets versus the Matildas.
Yeah, and then it's the same thing happened with the women's team in America. They got lost to an under 15s team. There's that video of Balassi running through the women's Crystal Palace team. Have you seen that one? He dribbles 7 of them, rounds the keeper. I want to challenge a higher level women's anything.
Okay.
Like if there's a soccer team.
Not gymnastics or something.
No. You know, like a soccer or a footy.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's what the debate's always on, those kind of sports, to a match.
So, for example...
Like a Perth Glory women's team.
So, Jamo and Dylan, right? Us two can play. You go striker, I'll go midfield.
We'll get our mates.
We'll just get our mates who are low... Like, they're not very high level.
Yeah, we're not going to bring in crazy...
You haven't played proper game for how long?
Since year 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't played since year 12.
Yeah.
So, years ago, right? So, yeah, we challenged the Perth Glory women's team to an exhibition. Right?
11 aside.
It could be a training drill for us. I'd love to play. I respect them. They're very good at the sport.
I think we'll clap them, bro.
They're very good at the sport.
Yeah, for their level, for their gender, yes, 100%.
But yeah, I'd love to just have a little exhibition.
I'll chip the keeper, bro.
Charity match, if you will.
Yeah, with the funds going to the Jamo and Dylan account. Yeah, I'm confident we'll... Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So if anyone knows anyone from the Glory...
Or even like a state league women's team. Just some,
That'd be cool.
We won't even have a manager, bro. Me and Jamo will just say, just go out there, boys. 4-4-2, 4-3-3. 2 defenders. We'll play it like an indoor soccer game.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll smoke them. I'm confident of that. So, yeah, we'd like to set that up.
So I'm just listening to, like, your last poddy. Like, the most recent one. Like, in a minute. And Dylan... What the hell? Why are you so anti-condiments? And I just need to know, do you have a dry KFC so you don't have gravy with your KFC? That's not okay.
I just want to say something right now.
We meant to say this earlier.
Yeah, let's set this straight.
Everyone needs to know.
I am Jamo.
I'm Dylan.
Okay.
Dylan, Jamo.
Yeah. So
because I know they watch it, Jamo and Dylan. Because it's Dylan, Jamo.
Yeah, and okay, you got to understand.
Happens all the time.
On our side of the camera, I'm sitting on the left, Jamo and Dylan, right? But then it gets flipped for you guys, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, if you're listening to us and you don't know our names by now, grow up.
Happens too often.
Yeah. And I love gravy. Gravy is one of my favourite condiments. But no, I'm just not a mayo and sauce guy, and I guess you'll find out why soon.
Also, just a question, right? I have an Australian friend called Albie.
Albie?
Who goes to my school, like year year 12, sorry. And we all went to this, like, the whole group of friends went to this burger place. And he was eating his burger upside down. And he said that that's just how you eat burgers in Australia. Is that true, or is he, like, fucking with us? So, yeah, please confirm.
He's fucking with you for sure.
Yeah, we don't eat him upside down.
No way.
We ain't like that.
No.
No.
Yeah, we eat burgers normally.
He's having a laugh.
He is. Maybe because Land Down Under and he's, like, playing
on that.
Yeah.
For sure.
But, yeah, we eat them
normally.
Pretty normally.
Just like how a normal person would eat it. I've never seen someone eat it upside down.
G'day boys, Jake here, long time listener, first time poster.
Sounds like an AA meeting.
Shotguns, when you shotgun the front seat of a car. And the issue is, right, so whenever me and my mates go to do something, go for a feed, whatever it might be, I'm always the last person to get picked up. And so that's fine, I sit in the back seat. So I thought, the other day, I'll shotgun. So when we left, I said, shotgun. And the boys go, you can't shotgun because you're the last person to be picked up. So what are your boys' thoughts on that? Should I be able to reserve a seat in the front because I'm the last person to be picked up, or is it just whoever's there first? My boys, cheers.
I think it's just unlucky, mate.
I don't think you can reserve it.
You're getting picked up last, so... What did he mean by... Alright, so when we're leaving on shotgun?
Like, so he's saying, like,
In a
say
group
Lockie
chat or
comes to
something?
pick us up, I'm last, I go, oh, I've shotgunned the front seat. No. You're last to get picked up.
Yeah,
you sit where you're given, bro.
If there's someone in the front seat, you're not kicking them out.
You get what you're given when you're the last one. Be grateful.
Yeah.
But thanks for
Oh, thanks for being a long time listener. We love you, mate.
I loved that. Long time listener, first time sender. It's like welcome to the club, you know? It must be fun for all of them to hear their voice as well.
Oh, it must be great.
What's going on, boys?
Before I was going to say, I wonder what it's like, but we speak for an hour every week, so I do know what it's like.
How much you guys know about boxing, but who do you guys reckon would win in a fight? LeBron James, one of the most athletically gifted people in the world, or Jake Paul, a trained boxer? I reckon Jake Paul would win, but what's your opinion?
It's a good question.
It is a good question.
I personally would go Jake Paul just because of his boxing experience.
Yeah, I was iffy before, but then when I think about it, like, we've seen what happens to people like Nate Robinson with no boxing experience versus obviously...
Yeah.
So, he'd probably...
But obviously, LeBron is massive. He'd tower over Jake Paul.
But just Jake Paul, he'd probably clap him.
Yeah.
Would you rather be able to speak every language fluently or speak to animals?
Oh.
I'd pick every language just because
that'd be sick.
I feel like that's a real... Imagine going to Colombia, speak a bit of... They speak Spanish, I'm assuming. Yeah. Come on. Russia... Being a foreigner, speaking their language, I feel like people would really love you.
Yesterday, I was asking some people, I was doing like general knowledge quiz. I said...
Just at work?
Yeah. I said, what language do Portuguese people speak? And they were saying like Spanish.
Yeah, they don't.
They speak Portuguese.
So do Brazilian people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid motherfuckers.
Oh, what language do Brazilian people speak? Brazilian.
No such thing, brother. Did they all think they were dumb?
Oh, no, because they know some other stuff, like about the Soviet Union and like Yugoslavia. And
that's boring.
Yeah.
Who wants to know that?
It's all old news.
Would you rather lose arms or legs? Both.
Both?
You got to lose, so either both arms or both legs. Yeah. Like, you can't just have the one.
Arms or legs? I'd rather lose my... Oh.
I think I'd rather lose my legs.
Really? And just be wheelchair?
I could put the bionic ones on.
Oh, true. Like is that allowed? Yeah, all right, I'll do that then. Yeah,
I feel like I can do so much with arms. And I feel like they haven't nailed a prosthetic arm that well yet. Whereas I feel like legs, they don't look like legs, but they've got them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. A confession sent in. Some girls taste their pussy juices to see if it's good for the boys to go down on them.
That's considerate.
Do guys think that's weird, or is that a bit unheard of? Have a good one.
I don't think it's weird, but it is unheard of.
I think it's a little bit strange, but at the end of the day, it's
kind of caring.
It's very caring. It's like you're showing respect to the guys prior to them giving you pleasure.
Yeah.
And I think it's like making sure your car's clean before letting other people in it.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good way to put it.
So yeah, I see it as just a little bit strange, but at the end of the day, I would probably do it if I was a girl.
Yeah, same. Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm caring.
Caring.
That's why.
You got to care for other people, mate.
Yeah.
All right, last one of the week, Jamo, from a father-to-be. Hey, boys, been watching the potty for a little while now and had this question. I'm due to be a dad in February. What should I knock off before then? Any suggestions? I'm 23, by the way.
Congratulations.
What's
his name?
Cody Barnes.
Canadian. Congratulations, mate.
Goes to the Lakers, the Dodgers, the Seahawks, and the Bunnies.
Wow, he loves it. Loves his sport.
Vancouver.
So he's
baby girl due in February.
Bringing a little baby girl into the world. And he wants to know what he needs to knock off.
List? I don't know. Just maybe some things that it's going to be hard as a father.
Go out with your mates a lot.
It's not a last hurrah. You can still have fun as a dad, but have a last.
Have like another Bucks night.
Yeah, just like
or a Bucks night. Just a big night with the boys. Enjoy
like how
it.
the girls always have baby showers. Have a dad shower, dad night out. I don't know.
Enjoy your sleep before you have the baby.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And I don't know.
Father asking us for advice. What a wonderful world it is, mate.
Oh, it's beautiful. I just love what we've created. And I love the people that
definitely. But yeah, congratulations on the kid.
Oh yeah.
Hope everything goes well.
What are you going to name it?
Yeah, what are you going to name it? Let
Jamo
us know
or Dylan?
Let us know if you picked a name.
Little Poddy.
Aww. But yeah, that's great. Just enjoy your life, mate. Enjoy the last few days of being a father, and then enjoy being a father. 23, man. I'm 22 this year. I couldn't be a dad next year. He's a brave man.
He is. But he seems like he's well equipped.
Definitely. He's ready. He's ready.
That's it.
That is it, mate.
Thanks
Hopefully
once again.
This time next week we have 10K.
Oh, we will. And hopefully we'll have that plaque.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it will take for them to make it. But, yeah. Thanks, guys. And we'll see you next week.